The dust has barely settled from the breakup with your avoidant ex, and they are already dating somebody new. It feels soul crushing. It's like a stab to the heart, and you're wondering to yourself, was any of it ever even real? Did I even matter to them? Was I maybe just not enough? Is this new person more special? Are they going to change for this new person? Well, the reason why they moved on so quickly has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. The avoidant is a very insecure person, and their insecurities stem from consistent childhood emotional neglect, which they personalized and developed a deep wound of shame that they try to avoid. They don't want to feel it, they don't want to expose it, and they spend their entire lives running from it. They hurt you. They know that at some level, and they don't want to face it. And they don't want to face the emotions of the breakup, the guilt, the shame, the loss, the grief. So, this new person is a distraction. This new person is pouring on the validation to them. That brings dopamine. And dopamine is the reward hormone. It helps them feel good. It helps them feel infatuated. And that dopamine will suppress any of those negative emotions, especially that shame that the avoidant doesn't want to face. They grew up in a household where emotions weren't safe. Feeling their own emotions wasn't safe. So they developed an unhealthy coping mechanism called emotional suppression, where they just stuck their emotions down. But they really learned to rely heavily on external validation. The only way they got love as a child was by accomplishments, meeting or exceeding expectations. So they learned to be people pleasers and rely heavily on that external validation because they don't know how to internally validate themselves. So this new person is a distraction and a source of validation. And that's why avoidance, especially dismissive avoidance, are well known for monkey branching. Monkey branching is a metaphor for serial dating. A monkey swinging through the trees doesn't let go of the previous branch until they have a new one in hand. And that's what they're doing. The constant distraction helps them avoid the emotions of the breakup. It helps them avoid their inner shame, and it helps them avoid dealing with themselves. Because when they run from a partner, they're not really running from you. They're running from themselves, because staying in that relationship would force them to face the parts of themselves they don't want to face. Their insecurities around intimacy, commitment, conflict, expectations, losing their autonomy. So when it gets too real, they get running, but they need a distraction and more validation. And no, until they do the inner work, they don't change for the new person. They just start the cycle again, but this time with someone new.